The title of the paper I will be presenting is Factor Influencing of Depression and Sleep on the Quality of Life in the Elder. Introduction are as follows. According to industrialization of the modern society in the 21st century due to the development of medicine and science, the level of the life has been heightening, and according to improvement of the quality of medical treatment, the elderly population too has been increasing rapidly. From the total population as of 2019, the aged who are 65 years old and older have already entered into the aged society at 40.9%, and it is anticipated that until the year 2067, it will increase by 46.5% compared to the total population. Although depression can appear in the whole process of the developmental parts of the human beings, it has been receiving the attention regarding the point that it is the physical and social character of the elder. While entering the older age and according to aging, the physical health gets weakened, and it is time for preparing for retirement from the work life. And as one gets around to experiencing a psychosocial loss like the sense of alienation, the sense of loneliness, the lowering of the self-esteem. In the relationship with the family members, including the spouse and the others, because of the social contraction and the lowering of the level satisfaction with the life, the possibility of the increasing of the sense of depression is high. Especially, it appears that the extent of the depression of the elderly who had experienced the bereavement many times is higher compared to elderly who had experienced a bereavement one time. Regarding the depression of elderly from the psychological asset by the generally experiencing the internal and external change resulting from the aging, the lowering of the capability to adapt to the many change appearance. At this time, the psychological change that stand out is the anxiety or the feeling of depression due to the stress. And this acts as a cause that low not only the level of satisfaction regarding the life but also the quality of life. To the elderly, depression is caused that lower the esteem and the quality of life, and as by causing the problem like the functional disorder in the everybody life activity, the sleep disorder, and the suicide act, it has a negative influence on the quality of life of the elder. On the social and national dimensions too, As an important health problem, the health management of the elder is needed. In the case of the elderly, as a change of the biorhythm because the amplitude of the circadian rhythm gets decreased. They cannot have a deep sleep at night, and they wake up frequently, or they show the phenomenon of the daytime sleepiness. And as a change of the sleep, except the sleep latency continue, and the sleep efficacy get decreased. According to a recent investigation into the health and nutrition of the cities, it appeared that the domestic elderly whose average sleep time was less than 6 hours was 27%, and it was understood that they had been in the condition of the sleep being insufficient by over 2 times compared to the adult. In order to live the health-aged life to quality, two of the sleep of elderly is important. The quality of the sleep is diverse for every individual, and the asset of the sleep becomes different according to age. Looking at the characteristic of the sleep of the elder, although there is no change to the entire sleep time, the low quality of the sleep can be seen, and it takes a long time until falling asleep, and they wake up frequently while sleeping and after waking upon time. They find it difficult to fall asleep again. Sleep is a health problem that is experienced a lot by the elder. It can be said that the quality of life is multi-dimensional concept that means the subjective sense of satisfaction that each and every individual feels under the object condition, and that means the condition of well-being, physical and mentally. WHO defined the quality of life as perceiving the position of one's own life in the context of the culture and system of value at the place where on the life and relative to one's own goal, expectation, and standard. Regarding the old age, together with the weakening of the physical function that is relative to aging, by getting around to patient and physical, social, and economic crisis situation, like the living home of the child, the retirement and death of spouse, and the close friend. The quality of life gets lowered in the of the physical function, mental, social domain, and the level of quality of life of the elderly is very different according to level of education and extending of daily living performance. The health problem of the elder due to the aging social is very important, and especially the depression that appears among the elderly get connected by the loss of the law and the dependent life. It can be considered that the old age is a time when there is not of the law loss than any other path in the development of the life. And during the time of such a loss, the elderly can fall into the feeling of depression and the worsening of the health, the government and the economy difficulty can lower the overall quality of life of the elderly. Although regarding of approach for solving the problem of the mental health of the elderly, the general approach is needed regarding the social, economic, and the physical asset. Above anything else, the diverse policies and the supporting system for overcoming the loss of the law due to the retirement. The anxiety and sense of the due to the readjustment of the law, the lead due to an illness and death, or the physical and psychological change must be sought after in order to able to live the health and happy aged life. The effort for understanding and supporting are continue needed because the quality of sleep received in the influencing regarding the physical upset like depression. Depression is important health problem that lowers the quality of sleep. Methods are as follows. Research subject. The study collected data from the 2019 to August 2019 using structure. This study target male and female elderly people who were 65 years old and living in this city. Methods are as follows. Depression. Depression scale short form Korean version. GDSSF. Traced and standard than GDS short form which was developed by has been used. At the time of development, the liberty was Cromba alpha 0.94. In this study, the liberty was Cromba alpha 0.90. Quality of sleep. In the older measure the quality of sleep, a tool that was developed by has been used. At the time of the development, the liberty was Cromba alpha 0.89. In this study, the liberty was Cromba alpha 0.97. Quality of life. In order to measure the quality of life, the Korean version had reversed based on the WHO QOL, which was developed by WHO has been used. At the time of the development, the liberty was Cromba alpha 0.89. In this study, the liberty was Cromba alpha 0.96. Analysis method. The data of study was analyzed by using SPSS. The general character, the level of depression, quality of sleep, and quality of life were analyzed by frequency, percent, mean, and standard deviation. The level of depression and the quality of sleep and the quality of life by the general character were evaluated by t-test and ANOVA. The quality of depression and the quality of was analyzed by Pearson's correlation analysis. The linear regression analysis was performed to analyze the factor influencing sleep quality. Results are as follows. General character of subject is table 1. Degree of depression. Degree of depression is table 2. Quality of sleep. Quality of sleep, table 3. Quality of life. Quality of life, table 4. Depression according to general character. Depression according to general character is table 5. Quality of sleep according to general character. Quality of sleep according to general character is table 6. Quality of life according to general character. Quality of life according to general character is table 7. Correlation between depression level, quality of sleep, and quality of life. Correlation between depression level, quality of sleep, and quality of life is table 8. Factors affecting the quality of life. Factors affecting the quality of life is table 9. Conclusions are as follows. Regarding this research with the elderly who were 65 years old or older as the subject by understanding the influence of the depression and the quality of sleep on the quality of life, and by understanding the collective understanding and the physically of the elderly, it has been attempted to solve the problem of the elderly and to provide a basic material for the improvement of the quality of the elderly and for their health management. If I were to summarize the two conclusions of this research, they are as following. The intent of the depression of the subject appeared too low, at the average of the total score being 3.67 points, and the quality of sleep appeared to be low with the average of 3.93 points, and because the quality of appeared to be the average of 85.86 points, it appeared as being ordinarily high. As for the difference of the extent of the depression resulting from the general character, the smaller the number of times of participation in a gathering, the more the economic level is difficult. The smaller the average allowance for a month and the worse of health condition. It appeared that the extent of the depression has been higher. As for the difference of the quality of sleep resulting from the general character, it appeared that the more there are the children who are can relied on, the better the economic level and the better the health condition. The quality of sleep had been higher. As for the difference of the quality of life resulting from the general character, it appeared that the more that one is female rather than a male, the more children there are, the more that one participation in the elderly volunteer service organization, the more frequent the number of the time of gathering, the higher to the level of life, the more allowance there is for the month and the better the health condition, the quality of life has been higher. As a result of this research, difference is the depression, sleep, and quality of the elder according to general character were identified. Depression, physical and social domain, and positive correlation, and depression and biological domain and negative correlation. Sleep quality of found to have negative correlation with a physical domain, and the sleep quality was found to have a positive correlation with biological environment domain. Based on this research, I propose that research should be attended later on which the elder who were classified as the elder who are living alone, the elderly who are living at home, and the elderly at this as the subject. In addition, there is a needed to develop on conditions and specific intervention program that can manage depression and sleep quality in the age. References are as follows. Thank you.